All right, we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors. I'm gonna make the cat go against squirrel. Just a little laggy here. All right, we're gonna make variables. You can rename this variable squirrel choice, and then make a variable cat choice. We're gonna show them. Let's right click on these and say large readout. Except I forget which one was which. Okay, squirrel. This is gonna say like rock, paper, or scissors. Except we want them right here next to them. All right, and then we want a variable squirrel score, and we want cat score. I just want it to be consistent. Cat score we'll put down below. Squirrel score we'll put down below. And then we need someone to arbitrate this whole thing, meaning to be the referee. And I'm going to have Frank be the referee. And let's call this rock, paper, scissors. 2022. Save now. You know, why wait? Why wait till it crashes? Let's set a fun background. I'm going to go blue sky. It's not that fun, but it's more interesting than the white. Okay, so I'm going to let Frank run everything. So when the green flag is clicked, Frank's going to zero out everybody's score, set cat score to 0 and squirrel score to 0. And then we're going to repeat forever. And I'm going to have him do a little countdown. 3, 2, and 1. And then he's going to do an event broadcast. And I want to rename this new message, make a choice. All right. I forget how to delete a message that I don't want, but there you go. Make a choice. So then the cat, when it receives make a choice, it needs to make a random choice. I forgot. We need one more variable. We have to make a list. And the list is called choices. And right here, we're going to add rock, paper, scissors. And then we're going to hide it. Okay, so when we receive make a choice, we need a random number from 1 to 3. And then in variables, we're going to get item random of choices. And then we're going to say set cat choice to item 1 to 3 of choices. Oh, look what I got. You guys have all received that over time. Now I'm going to drag this over to the squirrel. And in the squirrel, I'm going to change this to squirrel choice. I'm going to tell it to try again. My network, you can see down here, is pretty, something happened this afternoon. It's just gone south. Okay, so back to Frank. Frank says 3, 2, 1. He says make a choice. So let's run this. Right now he's going to say 3, 2. Oh, I don't want it for 2 seconds. That's 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 3, 2, 1, and then boom, scissors, paper, 3, 2, 1. I guess it was scissors, paper multiple times in a row. Yeah, rock, rock. Paper, paper. They're not always the same. So what I want to do is hide the variables when it says 3, 2, 1. So hide variable cat choice, hide variable squirrel choice, and then when it's time, we're going to show the variables cat choice and squirrel choice. So the problem here is the moment when they're showing is just goes so fast. But see how it's working now? So now all we have to do, and I say that knowing that it's a huge job, is we have to decide who won. So we're going to move this up. I'm going to come over here and get an if else. And we're going to say if, we want an equals first. If, and let's get cat choice and squirrel choice over here. If cat choice equals squirrel choice, then we're going to say it's a tie. It's under looks. It's a tie. Okay, so now we know they're not the same. So now we have to make an if statement for each other case. So I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to use cat choice as my main thing. So if the cat choice is paper, then inside of there, we need an if else. I'm duplicating this. And now if the cat is paper, we don't have to check if the squirrel's paper. We already checked if they were the same. So if the cat is paper and the squirrel is rock, remember paper beats rock. So then we'll say cat hello. Hello. Keep typing, nothing happens. It's my glitchy network. Cat wins. Paper beats rock. And then we're going to change cat score by 1. And then, so if cat is paper and squirrel is rock, then the cat wins. But then this option over here, this is squirrel chose scissors. How do we know? Because we know squirrel didn't choose. We already took care of a tie. That would be paper, paper. So it's paper, rock, or paper, scissors. And we don't have to do another if. We just have to say who won. And if it's paper, scissors, then the squirrel won. Squirrel wins. Scissors beat paper. So this is the cat choosing paper. Then we have 2 cases. Either the squirrel chose rock, in which case cat wins, paper beats rock, or, oh, look, I forgot to change squirrel score. Or squirrel wins because the squirrel chose scissors. And we don't do the if for scissors because this is an if else. All right, so what you got to do now is make a copy of this and change this to scissors. And then we got to make another copy and change the top to rock. And then we have to fix those things. So I'm going to leave this over there. That one's done. This one's done. We're going to put it all together in a minute. So now, if the cat chose rock and the squirrel chose, remember, we're not doing rock because the tie is already handled over here. So if the cat chose rock and the squirrel chose scissors, then cat wins rock beats scissors. Cat scored up. And then otherwise, if the cat chose rock and the squirrel chose paper, then we have paper beats rock. And I consciously put the cat winning up here and the squirrel winning down here so I didn't have to change the score variables. Anyway, so now this one's done. And we have our last one. If the cat chose scissors, then if the squirrel chose rock, let's change this to paper. Then cat wins. And then we have to say scissors beat paper. And then otherwise, squirrel had rock. And squirrel wins because rock beats scissors. This is the hard part of this assignment, is getting this all right. But pause this video and do exactly what I did, and you'll be fine. And then we're going to put these things in one at a time into this if-else. So we've got if that's a tie, great. Otherwise, we have this if, and then we have another if right at the very bottom here. And we have another if right at the very bottom. They're all in the, as long as it wasn't a tie, then we're going to run one of these things. And then instead of saying wait 1 second, we're going to do this right down here. So let's start over. 3, 2, 1. Paper, scissors. Cat wins. Scissors beat paper. Now, I forgot. It's not enough time. So we're going to 4 seconds here. Because it's not a race. And there's 7 places to change it. But we just need to be able to read the answer. Okay, scores are 0. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper. Squirrel wins. Great. Squirrel gets a point. 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoa, we have a mistake there. It's a tie, and it said squirrel wins. So let's see, why did the tie not work? Rock. Oh, no? I keep seeing the, okay, there's a tie that worked. But there were some other ties mentioned that were inappropriate. It's a tie. 3, 2, 1. It's a tie. This is random. This can happen. That's not right. Cat wins, scissors beats paper. So I'm going to stop this and see, how could this possibly be happening? So if cat choice equals squirrel choice, so that's a tie. Let's make sure, make a choice, cat choice, squirrel choice, okay. Frank says make a choice. Oh, one thing I'll do is I'm going to move these show variables into the cat and the squirrel. So after they make their choice, we'll show the variable cat choice after the squirrel. And that way, Frank's not showing it. And it could be because of my laggy, horrible networking right now. I'm going to save, stop, and I'm going to go. 3. Squirrel win, papers. It's like totally the wrong thing is showing here. So let's go back and figure this out. If cat choice equals squirrel choice, then I think what's happening, it might be that yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to wait half a second here. It could be running off the old, what was there before the current choice. So 3, 2, 1. I just added a little delay there. Squirrel wins, rock beats scissors. That's true. I think that's probably what was up. Squirrel wins, scissors beat paper. Yeah, squirrel's kicking some hiney. Come on, squirrel. Oh, it's a tie. Yeah, that's what was up. It was just running like the one behind it. Cat wins, paper beats rock. All right, bold move, cat. Oh, cat's catching up. I don't like this at all. So you see what we did here? We waited half a second after we broadcast made a choice before we started checking the answers. And then that took care of that. It's a tie. I haven't seen any wrong since I added the half second. I resent this. The squirrels definitely. Sorry, the cat. Oh no. Oh, I thought, yeah, well, they're back. You know, the only other thing I could do that would make this better is increase the score before the alert for 2 seconds, because to me it's throwing me off that it's not updating the score and then saying who won. I don't know if it's gonna update until we started over. I started over. It's a tie. All right, squirrel wins. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, cat making a bold comeback. All right, that's it. I hope you were able to make this work. If you get all confused in here, then the thing to do is to get these 3 parts totally separate. And you've got an if, they're equal, it's a tie. And then all these things go into the else. If cat choice is paper, if cat choice is rock, and if cat choice is scissors. And make sure you get them in the right place. They're all at the same level. And that way, you know you've handled the logic of each thing. Once you get them all in here, it's really hard to make changes and not get lost. So all the hard stuff is right here. All that's in the cat is a thing that randomly chooses. All that's in the squirrel is a thing that randomly chooses. And here we go.